So, just wait a minute, Liz, because I promised Brooke a question next. Here you go. Hello, my name is Brooke Patterson. I'm running for Division 7. I have door knocked on 4,000 homes, and each person that I've spoken to, I've explained that I'm the candidate standing who is committed to 3-storey height on the spit. So that's the first thing that I want to say. The second thing I want to say, and I will be asking questions. The second, yes. Yes, but we've had Penny Toland, Billy James have already spoken, so I would like the opportunity as well. Okay, so first of all, knocked on 4,000 doors. I have had, I think, one person tell me that they're not agreed with me that we need to keep the 3-storey limit. My grandparents had a barge there in the 60s, and they had boat hire through it. This is public space. It needs to be kept public space for our people. We know this. Okay, so I want to address a few issues that I've identified. I'm completing a Masters of Law, and I've worked out that I'm going to need it if I become a councillor. So, first thing, with the lease change that got changed by the state government in June 2014, there was a request to change the perpetual lease. The only reason that did not get changed to perpetual lease was because they were not able, under the legislation, to do that, because you can only do that if you have a tourism facility. Now, a tourism facility is like SeaWorld. It also is like an aquarium, which is what they're building. Why are someone interested in building an aquarium at the bottom of it? I tell you what, as soon as they have it, they meet the definition of tourism facility, and they can apply for a perpetual lease. Okay, second thing. Now, on the suggestion that with the town plan and Chevron Island and those towers that got approved, now it said that there is, you're allowed to do whatever under, you have your guidelines under the old town plan or the new town plan, and developers can choose for the next 12 months, and there is valid reason for that, which town plan that they choose to be assessed under. Now, the two developments that just got approved on the Chevron Island, they only were able to get those approved because there was cherry picking between the two town plans. If they had done it under the old town plan, they would not have got it through because of height. And if they had done it through only the new town plan, they would have been obliged to complete a traffic assessment. So they chose the old town plan, where they don't have to do a traffic assessment, and the new town plan with regard to height. So in terms of keeping our property developers, they're not keeping the property developers on space. Okay. So, but I do have a question here. Okay. So one thing that's been told to me again and again as I've met people, whether they are in Mentone Avenue trying to work out why there's this huge kindergarten being put in their tiny street, or in Tambura in Benoa Street, or Southport and the developments that are going on there, or clearly here May Beach and Sunland. Yes, there is a simple process online to make your submission. However, 99% of residents who are trying to stand up for their rights do not have the powerful legal understanding of what would be considered a valid submission and what will actually make the difference. And as Lex Bell, our councillor, has explained to many people, you can't just write a submission that says, look, I don't think this is a great idea, because they cannot, well, you can write it, but it won't be considered. So my question is, what is being done to ensure that residents are equipped with as much power, resources and education as property developers have when it comes to putting in submissions so that they can be considered properly?